My name is Gudrun from GE Designs. Welcome to our live show, Tipsy Tuesday. Hello, everybody, and welcome to our show. Thank you for being here live with us. I am live in Studio B, and then my producer, my honey, Mr. HP, is over there.
Hey, everybody.
In Studio A.
Hi, everybody.
How are you?
Happy
You have
St.
a little
Patrick's.
more clothes on than I do. A little colder out
Yeah,
there,
it's
huh?
a little chilly here in Minnesota.
Yeah. Well, thank you all for being here with us, and make sure to comment throughout the show. We have a giveaway at the end of the show where you can get a chance to answer a question, and we randomly draw a winner next week. But thank you for being here. Send us some thumbs up and hearts if you like what you're seeing. We appreciate it. Ask us questions. We love it, love it, love it. Now, first and foremost, happy St. Patty's Day. Top of the morning to you. Now, corned beef and cabbage, anybody? No? Green beer?
I tried to wear green, but everything green
Disappears.
disappears.
Oh, yeah. It's pink.
It's green,
Doesn't
really.
work.
It is.
You got to put it around your neck, maybe. Kind of.
No.
Kind of.
Doesn't work.
Yes. Well, thank you all for being here. Should we start by talking about our quilts behind us?
Sure.
We just came off of our 2027 virtual retreat, and I have one of my retreat quilts. This is Hera behind me. And what do you got behind you, sir?
Let's see.
Oh, you are blending right into this one. Yeah, this is cool. It's called Hey Jude. This is from our panel mashup book. It is one of Doug's patterns, but we just made the sample because we got the fabric now. So
you can
cool.
see right through me.
Yeah, you can see right through you. At least where there's green in your jacket, that goes right through.
Yeah.
We have a winner from last week. The question I asked everybody, because in honor of our brand new neon ruler stickers, I asked you, do you ever wear neon? And our winner is...
Drum roll, please.
Sandra Direct. Congratulations, Sandra. Send us an email to help@GEquiltDesigns and we'll get you your prize right away. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Now, I hope everybody's being safe on St. Patty's Day. I feel like it always lands on a weekday. It's been a while since it's landed on a weekend, hasn't it? So,
really?
Not a whole lot of partying. I think I've went one time where I partied for St. Patrick's Day. Do you ever remember partying on St. Patrick's Day? Probably not.
I just remember going to McDonald's and getting a green shake.
Oh, what is it called? Is it McDonald's or?
Yeah. A Shamrock Shake.
Shamrock Shake.
Anybody remember a Shamrock Shake at Golden McDonald's?
They still do those? I'm sure they do.
Shamrock.
That would be fun.
Delicious.
Yeah. We have, you don't yet. We have some house guests. We have some visitors. So I have 4 nieces and a nephew. I have 2 of them here.
Bring them in.
From Iceland. Oh, hold on. Let's do this. There they are.
Yes.
We have Alli and Ava, and then their little youngest sisters. I think she's coming. Well, they're going to be here with us for a while, so they're going to be on future shows for sure.
Okay.
Yes.
Get their script ready.
How good is your English?
I think we're good.
You're good. Well, Ellie's pretty good. Yeah. And tell them how old you are, Ellie?
I'm 8 years old.
She's 8. And Ava, she's 6. And then here's Ake. Yeah, they are back to back to back. Come on. Ake is here. Whoa! Let's do this. This is easier. We'll go down to this level. Egg? Quantos tu comes?
I'm 5.
5.
5.
Look at you speaking English. And then their older sister's over there. She's too much of a teenager.
Come on, teenager.
Come on. Come on. This is Erica. Hi. And Erica's how old?
15.
15. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Already taller than me. It doesn't take much. But we are going to have some fun with our family, my sister, her husband, and 5 kids. Adnor, the oldest, is watching soccer. Mm-hmm.
Of course.
He's not showing up. Too cool for school. Oh, he's here. You going to come say hi to everybody?
Come say hi.
He's my godson. So there he is.
There's that big fella.
Yeah. So they're going to be here for a couple of weeks and join next week with Johan and Leo, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be fun. So we're going to really enjoy some good old family time. And we might have to go see if they have Shamrock Shakes because their biggest wish is to go to McDonald's.
Oh, wait for me.
You have to check. Wait
Don't
for
go
you?
without me.
Okay, Papa wants to come with. All right.
How dare.
But let's dive into our tip of the day, shall we?
We shall.
Yeah, so tip of the day, I just kind of discovered that not many people know about this feature of the Stripology XL ruler. It is the best feature for this particular task. If you are doing a quilt that is set on point and you oversize your setting triangles, which you should do, and to trim them to a perfect 1/4 inch from those points, let me show you. Whenever I have a pattern that I want to set on point, where I need to add setting triangles to the outside edges, I like to oversize my triangles for the pattern so that I can really trim it down to a perfect 1/4 inch from all of the points of the blocks. So these are oversized, and here is a little tip on how I like to trim those. Of course, I like to use my Stripology XL ruler, first of all, because it is so large that it's going to keep my quilt in place. And secondly, there are some lines on here that I specifically added to this ruler for this purpose. So you will notice that around the 3 edges, 2 sides and the top, there are dotted lines. The first line is a 1/4 inch from the edge. Then we have a second line that's a 1/2 inch from the edge. And these are perfect to trim your quilt, whether you're trimming to a point or just trimming it before you add binding. Because if you wanted to do like a wide binding, you can trim a 1/2 inch from the edge or a 1/4 inch from the edge. So when I am trimming this, I want to go a 1/4 inch from the point of the blocks because I'm going to add a border. So then my border will land perfectly on those corners. So I always start on the corner of the quilt because then I can also make sure that the quilt is going to have that 90-degree corner. So all I'm doing here is placing that 1/4 inch line, and I can always, if it's hard to see, whatever color fabric you have, it's great to just point right at that line, maybe with a couple of stickers so that you can really see them really well. So pointing at that line and you know exactly which one. I'm also going to adjust this side too. So the first 1/4 inch line, I'm lining up with this point as well and down this way. And now I know I'm going to have a perfectly 90-degree corner trimmed exactly to a 1/4 inch from the blocks. And even though the rulers have a little rounded corner, you can still get a really nice sharp 90-degree square on the squared corner this way. And so I go around the whole quilt like this, and you'll see a perfect trim everywhere and not really much of a waste. So it's really worth it to oversize your setting triangles whenever you're setting a quilt on point. All right, so how many of you did not know about this feature on the XL and why those dotted lines were around the whole 3 sides of the ruler? I would love to hear. So tell me in the comments, or tell us in the comments. I'm seeing already that they are loving it, and now even more, loving the ruler already, but now even more, learning more and more. So yeah, the great part about it being it's so large, it's got the grip on the back, so it's really gonna lay your quilt straight and have that corner really go perfectly. So one of my favorite features. I also love to use this when I'm trimming a quilt after quilting before I bind it. Because if you need to have points, if you want to do a wider binding, you can use that second line and trim to a 1/2 inch or whatever you want to do. So my favorite tool to trim quilts, and yours too, isn't it, Mr. HP?
Absolutely.
Now the pattern you're wondering about that I was trimming there may just be a little secret.
Ooh.
I was hoping nobody would notice that. Of course they noticed.
You know, these folks have sharp eyes.
Yep, they got sharp eyes. So nice job. I was hoping somebody would notice and ask that question so I could answer it. Something coming soon. All right. Okay. Let's move on. So let's talk about our virtual retreat. We're kind of still on a high. I mean, we finished our retreat on Friday evening, and that was our second session. So 2 back-to-back sessions, and just an amazing time spent with our community. Some retreaters that were doing their 6th 3-day retreat with us, and then lots that were doing their first. And it was just so wonderful. I think, yeah, our hearts are so
gets
full.
better every year.
Of course, our brains were full too, because mine didn't even work on Friday, not to the fullest capacity. But it's always so great to think back. So I think we should just do a little slideshow. So I do these slideshows every happy hour of retreat. We do happy hour every day, of course, to kind of celebrate the day. And we do these, I do these slideshows. I pull photos that people have posted in our group throughout the day. And so I thought we would have a compilation of both sessions. Day 3, though. So day 3, yeah. So let's talk a little bit about, we were traveling on this retreat. We traveled on our virtual super yacht.
Stripology Seas.
Yeah, the Stripology Seas. So we went to, we started in Greece, and then our second stop on day 2 was Jamaica.
Yeah, man.
And then we finished it off in Brazil.
Mm-hmm.
And so it was just, we had music from those places. We had recipes from those places for both drinks and food, and of course some celebratory items in the box, and
some great snacks and treats.
Some great snacks, yeah, real snacks from those places, and so and treats. So that was really sets the mood. So, but I love to do the day 3 because then we see more like kind of finished quilts, but these photos will include some photos from our happy hour on day 2, which we're in Jamaica. You can tell, you'll be able to tell. If you can't tell, you can tell by the rum punch. And then of course it was our Brazil day. So not a lot of photos from our toga party, which was day 1.
Probably a good thing. I don't know.
Greece. Maybe that's a good thing. But let's just watch the slideshow. There's lots to see. So you can get a little vibe of what goes on at retreat.
Pack your rulers, pack your dreams, loving from your sewing machines. Sunrise coffee screens aglow. Welcome to the greatest show. Gudrun smiling, chalks in hand, cutting magic across the land. Mr. HP on the screen, keeping everything running clean. From Minnesota to overseas, we're sailing on the Stripology seas. Oh, we're cruising on the Stripology seas, on our super yacht of creativity. Was Gudrun leading the way? Mr. HP saved the day. Hera and Rita stitched in harmony. Oh, it's the 2026 virtual retreat family. So let the good vibes flow on the Stripology seas we go. Ocean blues, iron brights and sunset hues. Stripology ruler in my hand, precision magic across the line. Press and spin, align and glide, confidence on every side. Block by block we build our art, sway and laughter, heart to heart. No matter where we may be, we're quilting in community. Stripology seas, on our super yacht of creativity. Hera shining bold and bright, Rita dancing in the light. From first cut to the final scene, we're living out our quilting dream. Oh, so let the good vibe flow on the Stripology seas we go. Waves rolling in, every quilter's gonna win. From cutting match to Einstein, we're stitching up a bigger dream. Together though we're miles apart, one big quilting heart. Whoa, we're cruising on the strip.
I want to go back. I want to go back on the yacht.
So fun.
I
Driving
know.
that big virtual yacht. So smooth, just glides.
No seasickness.
No seasickness.
No waves.
Grooving to that song, Stripology.
Beautiful song. Yes, everybody's talking about the song. I love the song. Love the song.
You can go listen to it on Spotify.
People that didn't do Retreat had no idea there was a special song, so that's great. It's on Spotify, yes, and that's Apple Music, so you can get that song.
GEasy.
Published. We have 3 published songs. GE Designs. How cool is that?
And it don't stop there. We'll keep going.
No. But we, of course, made actually 3 quilts. You've seen Hera and you've seen Rita. And then I designed a quick little third day project, because it was Friday and Sunday. I've been saying this all the time. I know. A third day, last day project out of our scraps. And so that one is called Carmen. And so I thought I would show you, there were 13 different fabric options for the retreat this year. And I almost managed to find a photo of a quilt top out of every one of the fabrics. I was missing one, Hera. But let's take a look at them. Starting with Hera, Bali Song with a gray background. And then we had Beach House. Love that. And there were 8 different layouts for Hera. So you'll see a bunch of different layouts. This is out of Hema. And then we have, this one is Lush Life. And some of these are not sewn together, so don't worry. This is Nature Study Cool. And then we have Nature Study Warm, which you probably have seen because that's the one I made. Then we have Painted Sea. That was a popular one. We have Petals and Stitches, another cool layout. And this one is Posh. These are all Hera's. This was Tranquility. And then we have Watermark. Gorgeous, gorgeous. And Wild Honey. So only one I'm missing Hera for is Morning Latte. But here's the Ritas. So out of all of them, again, we have Bali Song Rita. And so same fabric, same bundle, and same background. Beach House. And then we have Hema. Really striking. And Lush Life. We have Morning Latte. There you see it. Morning Latte with some beautiful greens. This is Nature Study Cool. And then Nature Study Warm. Love that photo. And then we have Painted Sea. And Petals and Stitches. And you know what? A lot of folks just pulled out an old jelly roll too and made Rita. This is Posh. And we have Tranquility. Watermark. And then Wild Honey. Yeah. Now, I did not find Carmen in all the colorways because I think a lot of folks wanted to finish their quilts, but here are a few. Here's Bali Song. And then we have Beach House. This is Hema. It's a fun little quilt. This is Morning Latte. And Nature Study Cool. Nature Study Warm. They're all so different. I just love that. This is Posh. Absolutely love this one. Love this version. And Tranquility. I think that's it. Oh, Watermark. Yeah. So we're going to see lots of more of these. And just wanted to, from the bottom of our hearts, thank all of you retreaters for spending time with us in our home, on our yacht for 3 days. It was amazing. And so it is only proper. Our retreaters got an email earlier today to have a chance to reserve a spot for 2027. And now that is open to all of you. We have reservations open for 2027 virtual retreat. Now, this is just a $50 reservation down payment. Here are the dates. So you don't have to choose dates. You don't have to choose any fabric, anything like that. What the reservation gives you is a early spot to go purchase. So pick your bundles or pick your fabric kit and then pick your session and all of that. You will get that before we open it up to the public. And as many of you know that have done our retreats before, sometimes we sell out of a certain colorway. So it just happens every year. But this time around, the retreat dates are March, is it 5th through the 7th? Let me just make sure. 5th through the 7th. Yes, the first session is 5th through the 7th. And then the second session is 10th through the 12th. March 5 through 7, 10 through 12 is the second session. The 5th through the 7th is our weekend session, and 10 through the 12th is our weekday, Wednesday through Friday. And just so you know, if you want to check your calendars, and then of course you'll have to pick fabric. So that's pretty much all the information I have, except for that image. You want to put that image up again? Just for fun? Yeah.
What could
Now,
that be?
we are gonna travel somewhere, and we are gonna have some mode of transportation.
What could that be?
What could that be? We will have to see.
Have to see.
So yes, before we go into our fabrics, I just wanted to mention that we have a perfect pair this week on Thursday, and that is going to be the last perfect pair. No, not the last perfect pair. The last part of the Tilda quilt-alongs.
You said, yeah.
Tilda quilt-alongs for the Dear Santa quilt and the Winter Bird. So come check it out. That's on Thursday, 9:30. But I have a beautiful, beautiful fabric line for you today that has panels that we saw in that quilt hanging behind Mr. HP. Do you want to show them real quick before we dive into the video? Yes, it is gorgeous. It's called Hey Jude. It's one of Doug's quilts, but all it uses is fat quarters, so a half yard bundle is enough for the quilt. And of course the panels. There's 2 different versions of the panel. So let's take a look. This fabric line and bundle is called True to Hue by Alli K for Moda Fabrics.
Oh, hey, wait a second.
Wait a second.
Yeah.
Are we forgetting something?
No. I just can't find that pull.
Oh.
Hold on, ladies and gentlemen. Technical difficulties.
All right. It should be there, but
It is there because I put it there.
Yeah, you did. I'm looking at it, honey. So maybe you just need to re-download it for everybody. I had to film that before he left for Minnesota so that we could see it on the big, big overheads cameras.
Chat some more.
So chat some more.
Yeah.
Well, let's answer any questions on retreat. Anybody have questions? Those, I know people that have never attended our retreats probably have some questions on what goes on. And now we have a whole bunch of retreaters watching right now. Ooh, so they're guessing. They're guessing where we're going. They said, they're going RV, Norwegian woods, Costa Rica rainforest, a virtual wagon trail to national parks, all kinds of guesses. That is good. Good guesses, guys. Keep guessing. Keep guessing. Stagecoach, train, camping, horse and buggy. I love it. I love it. Well, y'all know we are going to make it good, right? Fantastic. And the destinations are going to be fun wherever we go.
Here we go.
This colorful line here is by Alli K from Moda Fabrics, and we're starting off with this gorgeous print. So Alli K is known for her black and white art, and previously her lines have been pretty subtle, modern, just the line drawings. But this one is adding a whole bunch of color. As you can see, she colored in her line drawings here, but not all of them. I think that's a really fun take on things. And then came up with some really great coordinates to go with it. So next print here is this small daisy print. Again, kind of minimalistic, but just the 2 colors, pretty impactful. I love this one, this little squiggly one, because it kind of changes color. So it includes all the colors that are in the collection, but just in a really fun way. Going into this, a little bit of a peachy orange. It kind of looks lighter than it is because of the pink that is with the peach color. Nice little check, but it is irregular. So that's really a great feature so that you're not so locked in on being straight on it. Then we have this, also a little light peach on the orange background, just these leaves and flowers. We have the daisies again in this kind of a winter green on top of a light blue, which makes this almost feel like it's a sea glass or aqua toned. I have a leaf, so a black line drawing on the green. I really love this print. Just so simple, but very effective. A little bit more in the green, but on a black background. We have that same print that we have here in the orange with the green on top of the black. Then we have a black background with a white line drawing. So pretty much the same, similar florals as we had in the main print, but just in a black and white. And then finishing off with another black and white. So 10 pieces in this collection. So this is the same as the green, but just white lines on top of the black print. So really pretty, but 10 pieces. Now there are 2 panels that come with this, but I'm going to show you my coordinates first before I show the panels, because it kind of makes sense to show you on a bigger scale. Starting kind of with this beautiful blue, I pulled a retro stitch powder, which is that perfect blue. Now in this print, there are so many colors and fun ways to add to it, but this unique blue, also Surface Designs Blue Jay, is a great addition as well. Matches it perfectly, a little bit darker. For the oranges, I went with Grunge OJ, just because it has lights and darks in here, and I think it's nice. And then a little bit darker Retro Stitch Orange, and that is kind of the perfect tone, just a tad bit darker, but you can see the oranges in the other prints are going to be a little bit darker, so it works well. For this light blue tone in the background here, also this light blue is in the main print. This is Grunge Clear Water. It has a little bit of green in it, which I think is perfect because this print has a little bit of green. And then for the other greens, I went with Grunge. Eucalyptus is a great tone, that same tone, maybe a little darker, and then also Crimp in the Sage. That works really well with this tone. Now for the blacks, I went with a few options here. Seedling Licorice, I like it just because it has just a tad bit of texture to it, but it is a pure black, so it's going to tone well. And if you wanted a pure black, this is Surface Design Black, which this is a pure black, both cases. So if you wanted to add more dark, that's in there. I did love this one here. This was one of our color clubs. I'm not quite sure of the name because I don't have the tag on it, but I love this. We had Color Club Confetti, and this was one of those. Literally any one of those prints is going to work well with this line, because look at that. It's just fits perfectly in here. Now as for a background, the white in here is pretty pure white. So I went with Dry Brush, white on white, because that is a perfect match, a pure white with this. And if you wanted to add a little texture, it's always fun. I did Deco Stitch Airy because the base is white, but then it has just a little light gray, taupey texture to it. So that one would work really well also. And then for a couple of great accents, I had to pull out this peach that is in here. It is also in the flowers here on the main print. So this is Deco Stitch Peach Whisper. That's a great option. Or some Pop Glaze Limelight for that lime green. Look at that beautiful lime here. So that's another great option for a pop. Now let me show you the panels on the big screen because they don't really fit here on my table. This is a 1 yard panel and it comes in 2 colorways. So this colorway, this is called True to Hue Panel Black as Night is the name of that one. It is 1 yard wide. So I can show you here. Here's the bottom. I don't know, is this the bottom or the top? This is probably at the top. So very graphic, striking. The checkerboard in the back really has this mod feature, but you can see with some of the colors in the panels that you can pull out the oranges, you can pull out the lime. These blues are perfect match to these blues. So that's really a fun thing to see. And also on the other side, we have that pink, that peachy pink color. Now the other colorway is a light blue checkerboard, so not as harsh. But similar colors, same colors in the florals, but it just has a totally different effect when it is this color. And the color is called Dusty Sky. So you can see that light blue that I picked, it works really well with that light blue if you wanted to match that up. Now, if this panel looks familiar to you, maybe this one has a quilt in our panel mashup book made by Doug. And there it is. It's called Hey Jude. And this one takes fat quarters. So 16 fat quarters, I do believe, for the assorted colors as well as an accent. So you can see the accent color, he used a little lime around the panel, which this would be perfect, the glazed lime light. And then there is the white in here. So you could go either way with the white. Otherwise, we tried to put very similar colors into our kit, but you could always decide to add a little more of whatever colors you like to make it up to the 16 fat quarters. This is a 10-piece bundle, so it will give you the amount of fabric measuring up to 20 fat quarters. So what a great way to get this beautiful quilt made. Hey Jude. So this is True to Hue by Alli K for Moda Fabrics. I don't remember if we showed him an option for a wide back for this one. Did we do that, Mr. HP? Or do we need to show them that?
Which one is it?
It's the Petal Play coral color. Yeah. I just love that one because it has that coral color in there. It's not going to have all of the colors, but it's so beautiful. And one of our newer wide backs. So speaking of new wide backs, we have a lot of new wide backs. So do you want to just put them up and we can talk through them? So many great ones. We have these kaleidoscope. These are called kaleidoscope. We have 3 different colorways. This one is blue. And then we have purple or fuchsia it's called. And then the last one is green. It's kind of like turquoise and green, but love all of these colors. Would be really cool on a back. And then we have also these Urban Ink. One is called Urban Ink Pattern. And this one is for those that just love a colorful back that's going to give you so much interest. And then the other one, this one is called this Urban Ink Dark and Moody. So a little bit moodier, but still what I love about these colorful backs is that you can use those for so many different, quilts or fabrics because there's so many colors in there. So they would work for so many different things. So gotta love that. Now I see a lot of folks are saying that you did attend retreat and didn't receive your email yet. It may just be delayed delivery, but do not worry about it. You can still just go on the website and reserve. There's nothing extra in the email. So go ahead and reserve and you are in. You got your spot. Got your spot for 2027. Already excited. But they're all trying to guess where we're going. So Mr. HP, since you are always our captain or what else have you been? You've been a train conductor.
Yeah.
Yeah. You've been a captain of a yacht. A riverboat, a train.
Our jet.
Yep. Airplane. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
What's next?
That's it. What's next? Who knows?
Oh, a tricycle. A tricycle.
A tricycle. I know they have all kinds of ideas. It's really fun to see. Okay, we have a giveaway question. So my question to you is, how far ahead do you like to plan life events? I'm not only asking you, I'm curious because now we are already planning our retreat now that it's a year out. And it's just funny because some people don't like doing that. Other people have to do it or even further out. So how far out do you like to plan things out? I'm pretty spontaneous myself. So I remember when I was teaching and I was getting booked into the 3rd year out, and that just gave me super anxiety. I had to really get used to that, to have my whole life planned, my whole schedule for 2 years planned out. It was hard sometimes because, with kids and family, and sometimes, people don't know if they're going to be having big life moments. that far in advance, babies or, weddings or any kind of celebrations like that. You never know. But so I would say I'm good with about a year. I'm okay with that. I feel like I need to kind of know that as how I plan my work. But anything into well into the second or third year makes me uncomfortable. They're all over the board. 3 months, 6 to 12, year. So well ahead. Others are like 3 months. I love it. All right. So our next show's coming up. We have Perfect Pair happening this Thursday at 9:30 a.m. And then Happy Friday will follow that on the 19th. We will have guest host on the 19th. I think it's going to be a guy show, isn't it, sir?
Good question.
I think so, because I am going to H&H Cologne, Germany this weekend with Alli. So we will see. But I'll be back for Tipsy Tuesday, March 20th at 4 p.m. Central Time. So looking forward to seeing you then and maybe showing you some little tidbits that we see from that show. So I'm flying out tomorrow night, and quick one, turning back around and coming back Monday to spend some time with family and family, grandkids. It'll be a great time.
Sure enough.
So that's our show. Am I forgetting anything, sir?
I don't think so.
All right. Well, thank you all for watching, and we will see you next time. Bye, everybody.
Bye, bye.
Lay your fabric here, cut it right there. Home of the Stripology, feel that vibe. Quilter's Paradise. Home of the Stripology, feel that vibe. GE designs where precision is our vibe. Cut it, slice it, make it so right. Quilter's Paradise. Sewing on who's right.